Hello, my name is Robert, and in this tutorial I want to show you how to do some pretty cool artists for making, I don't know, some cool medieval scenes or something like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete my whole scene, and before I keep going I want to add my screencast key so you know what I'm doing. So Shift A, let's make a circle to start out with, and let's F, extrude. Should I change something? No, that looks nice. I want to add some details right over here. Oops. Actually, let's use the face select tool, it's easier. And let's do the same right around over here, but just smaller. There we go. Cool. So now what I'm going to do is select this face, and if I do Shift S, I can do cursor to selected, and now I can create a plane right over there, which is pretty nice and pretty handy. So I'm going to extrude, scale, extrude. And let's make a loop cut, because I'm actually going to use a mirror modifier. Just makes things so much easier. And do I have, yeah. Let's press B, and let's use the face select tool. Makes things easier. X, faces, and let's delete these two faces right over there, which we don't need. There we go. So let's go to the modifiers tab and add a mirror. So that looks pretty cool. And actually, let me look at my reference so I know I'm doing this correctly. And yeah, this is looking pretty nice so far. I'm going to scale this. Perfect. To extrude. I'm going to move this down. And what is this over here? Oh, let's do clipping. This cannot be right. Okay. Why? Oh, because of the scale. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. Let's take out the merge and the clipping. And let's make a face just like this one. Just like that. Actually, let's make this go a little bit like that. Looks fine. So let's do this again, and that's Y0. Okay, let's move an edge up just like that, and it looks pretty decent to me. So let's try and see how it looks with an array. And it looks way too short. Okay, so let's hide the array. Let's press O and see what we can do. Okay, that looks way better. So let's move the edges around so it looks good. Take off proportional editing. Honestly, this doesn't look too good to me right now. This doesn't look like a brick. Okay, this looks better now. Let's see how it looks. And yeah, it looks like an arch, kind of a low arch, but it's still pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is make it look like they're bricks. So what I'm going to do is, well, select these vertices and do Control B. Actually, that's way too big. Just like that. Now let's make a loop cut around here, and a loop cut, but this time smaller because of the mirror modifier, right around there. And I'm going to add other loop cuts just like this. So now I want to select these faces and scale them down. Make sure you do it individually, because then you'll get some sort of fiasco going on. Really ugly stuff, which you don't want. So just with this little thing, it already looks much more realistic. And now, if you would want to add, for example, a roof or something, you would probably need something around here to fill. So that's what I want to work on now. I want to make a cube. Let's move this up, scale on the X, and also on the Y just a little bit. Let's make sure we do the loop cut, and let's hide this so it works better. Oops, not there. And let's make a loop cut right around there. So when we do the EY, let's do snapping to edge. To that edge, just like that. So that looks pretty nice. And now what we could do is make this higher, and we could add some few details. Oh no, let's actually take off the snapping. There we go. And let's select these faces. Press E, scale X. So that's just a little detail which looks pretty nice. And let's see how it looks in the array. So that looks pretty good, and if we add the smooth, it looks like crap, but I want to add smooth to the tube right over here. So oh, perfect. So let's do smooth. Okay, let's do, and so if you do go into the auto smooth for 30, it fixes our smoothing problems pretty nicely. But I'm realizing we have some weird stuff going on right over here, but it can be solved with the merge, just like that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you zoom in, you see that weird edge. If you have that going on, you want to make sure you merge it in the mirror modifier. So now you could even add a roof, you could add you can make a hull or something out of this. Let's see how it looks with another array right by its side. So actually it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of medieval looking. So I really hope this helps you. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below and I'll answer them as fast as possible. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you would like to see a video, any kind of video relating Blender or making games and that kind of stuff, make sure to let us know so we can make that video for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.